You don't see it here, but we have a friend here with us. It's just relaxing. Picturing our good. It is because of the infinite and accurate responsiveness of law that we are told by all metaphysicians the value of forming our concept or image of reality. Many teachers tell us to visualize or mentally picture the thing we desire, but it is not so much a necessity to form the image as it is to have the expectancy. The inner mind of us will often mold the pattern, for there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty give us understanding. The major necessity is really not so much to picture the thing as it is to present the idea to the creative mind. Before they call, I will answer them, for the Father knows what things you have need of before you ask them. On many occasions I have made demonstrations in prosperity where the results seemed quite different from the anticipation, but better. Why was this? It was because, in all honesty, we were seeking the best. We didn't know the absolute best, but creative mind did. We presented to creative mind the idea we wanted worked out according to the best pattern we could make, as Fioco is saying. And as the artist sketches the idea which he wishes to embody in a picture and then paints it with a skill beyond his first vision, so the master architect, the law, paints for us or brings into objective manifestation for us the idea which we held up as the major word to it. The great creative mind reflects back to us our coveted good, with its universal plus added to it. How to use the imagination for creation. It now becomes necessary to make even clearer the principle of ideation of which we have been speaking. We must learn to distinguish the activity of creative law through ideation as opposed to concentration. We must learn the infinite superiority of the one over the other if we are to become successful in the work of healing and helping humanity. It is through the principle of ideation or image formation that the spirit creates or passes itself into manifestation. Being is becoming manifest through the creative faculty acting on the pure image which spirit projects. When spirit begins to create a universe, it has at first no pattern by which to guide its creation. It has no rose uttering its sweetness on the air, no bird at twitter in its leafy nest, no star gleaming in the crystal blue. It cannot have this as a pattern, for they do not exist as yet. It must therefore use its imagination. It must imagine a rose. It must picture a star. And so it does. In the vast chamber of originating spirit, the divine canvas is unrolled, and the great artist dreams forth the beauty of the spheres. Celestial visioning, glorified concepts, spirit sketching in a word, but whatever God thinks must become. Being at once begins its becoming, and the great law of mind, which is its method of activity, takes up the image and embodies forth a word. This is the meaning of Genesis. The Spirit of God moved upon the waters. Waters is the esoteric term for the law, or creative mind. The divine idea impresses itself on the creative mind, and a word passes out of spirit into manifestation. Man repeats the creative process. A spirit acts, so he dreams a dream, and the creative forces body it forth. He says, "Let this thing be," and he becomes. He does not make it, he accepts it. See how it is all lifted out of the region of struggle. He does not have to say his beads, nor do his affirmations, nor concentrate desperately upon it. We have had people enter our office with their will all screwed up to the sticking point. Muscle tenses, teeth set, determined to see the thing through. If will can work, it surely will. They have got hold of a thought and are clinging to it like grim death. Not will, but faith. Yet, healing on this basis, that of the human will rather than the divine mind, has been the only kind generally accepted by organized religion. This form of concentration is, to say the least, unwise, whether practiced on oneself or another. It acts on the supposition that the mind or will of the individual is creating something rather than controlling its creation. The world has been slow to learn the lesson the Master taught. Take my yoke, the yoke of the Spirit, upon you and learn of me, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. The way of the Spirit is a better way. Concentration is not your curative agent. Of my own self I can do nothing. The creative mind within you and the creative mind in which you live move and have your being, thus your work for you. Your part is to formulate your idea and let the law do the rest. Suppose your mind does wander. If you have formed a clear image of your desire and turned it over to the law, and really believe the law is working on it and that you will get results, your work is done. Commit thy ways unto the Lord, or law, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. I have healed patients while they were telling me their troubles over the telephone or passing out of a crowded room after a lecture. How? Simply by believing the word of the Master. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And as the Father has inherent life in himself, so hath he given it to the Son to have inherent life in himself. The truth is the law of spirit activity. Know that the creative mind is on your job, and it shall be done unto you even as you will.